I love you. All right, and we're back. We are here in Dyersburg. I am Matthew Holt.
I'm Bree Molitor.
And we're here in Dyersburg, Tennessee at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park. We just kicked off the second round, the second half of the day from Rock Racing TV and the National Rock Racing Association. This is a Southern Rock Racing Series event. We're in our Southern class. This is our last regular season race before we head into finals here in literally like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
That is hard to believe.
It's crazy. It's like we took a summer break and then went right back in. Chop, chop, chop. This is our stock UTV class.
This is Breland Mims out on the course. He had a DNF on course 1. Hated that for him, but so really hoping he gets to finish up and complete the course here on round 2.
But was absolutely hauling up until he DNF'd.
There it is.
Again, Dylan Dowler was first. Cody Case was second. Brandon Davis was third.
67.871 for Breland Mims, our first racer out the gate for course 2 of the Rock Life Off-Road UTV stock class. Scotty Harden out on the course now. You know what? I think that was Dylan Dowler, not Breland, out on the course just now. Taylor, can we get a confirmation on that, please?
Trying to beat Dylan Dowler's time. Let's go, Scotty, too hotty hard.
That was Dylan Dowler that just ran the 67.871. Apologize for that. Getting organized back here for round 2. You guys bear with us. Scotty Harden is out on the course right now. Make sure you guys are watching from that Rock Racing TV Facebook page. That's where Matt and I are watching from. We want to be able to see your comments and answer your questions.
That was probably one of the biggest questions I was getting this morning at Iceland teams is, where can we watch again? It's Rock Racing TV.
Aha. Yes, spread the word. Tell your friends.
And I made sure the page, not the group. The
That's
group
right.
has like 10,000 people. The page has like 1 million people.
It's the one that says like broadcast, media, entertainment, or it's pretty obvious if you're looking for the difference there. So, Rock Racing TV Facebook page, guys. Head on over there to watch the rest of the racing today. We are at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park in Dyersburg, Tennessee. Scotty Harden is out on the course right now, about to wrap it up. Oh!
Again, I think we'll see some guys be a little more careful up there.
That's a
92.342. Yes, that ramp has been throwing everybody to the side today, and we definitely saw some carnage on course 1 in all of our classes, really. So I think we're going to see some drivers checking up a little bit more. We've already seen that a little bit. Brandon Davis on the line now. So for course 1 here in the Rock Life stock class, Dylan Dowler did have the fastest time, followed by Cody Kaysen, Brandon Davis, Daniel Heckley, and I don't have 5th place written down right here. Matt, do you have it? Otherwise, I'm going to do some math real quick.
I do not.
All right, bear with me. Looks like Austin Connell would have been 5th place on course 1.
Right. Looks like Brandon Davis. Cheryl, you ever seen this guy? Uh-huh. The boss.
The Brandon Davis on the line.
3rd time we've seen this Can-Am out on the course today. And no door. Didn't need that. Lighten it up a little bit, right?
He's trying to cut some weight. I love our Heckley racing team. They're down here in like droves, just cheering them on. The Heckleys were also making tacos up there on the hill, if you didn't see that.
What? Did not see that.
Hard shell Dorito. Oh, my goodness.
What the Heckley?
Bro. What the Heckley?
And they didn't
What
share.
the Heckley?
How rude. Brandon making his way through the kudzu trap.
which
a.k.a. the CA Tech
Yes.
course.
we have definitely seen that happen today. Several guys got caught up in that. I still want to find out what happened to DC Thompson.
That's right.
Like he
What
had a.
did he actually
I don't
break?
know. I didn't see him over there when I was
And
walking
was it
through.
why it's A-arm?
Yeah.
The mystery remains unsolved.
All right.
Six 7.238. That is the
Your
new
new leader.
fastest time right now, course 2 of the 3 drivers that we've had.
Yep. He makes that cannon full body work.
Next up, we got Austin Conley. All my Austin Conley
Austin
fans,
Connell
make some
on the
noise.
line
Here he
now.
goes. Let's do it. Boy, if you think it's dusty now, y'all just wait. It's going to be bad.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll definitely have to make sure we're down the course because it will be definitely very, very dusty tomorrow. Welcome to King of the Hammers, Clyde says. Yeah, it's getting a little dusty out there.
My lungs
Yeah.
recognize
Yeah.
this feeling from
They-
King of the Hammers.
They call it like the hammer cough. Like it's just like.
and from Mid-America.
Yeah. Again, there's a very fine line too between like wetting it and making it no dust and making a mud pit. So again, with the silt, you want to be really careful.
Austin picking his way down the hill there. Not an easy turn to make at the top. Trying to hook the tree and not get caught in that downhill slide of all that that top layer of dust. .793 for Austin Connell. We've got Braden Upchurch on the line now.
We'll see if it stands up.
Oh wow!
All right, we got that Upchurch guy, Braden Upchurch. No relation to that other Upchurch.
Got Braden Upchurch up there. We have Daly Heckley's wife coming over, bringing us treats up here, some snacky snacks.
We just got like
Yeah,
catering.
they have like amazing tacos they're bringing up in the booth.
This is Braden Upchurch.
Braden Upchurch up there. I was trying to look at the graphics. It was like in the shadows a little bit. Again, he's got that really pretty teal wrap I recognize.
I'm sure
Talked
you
about
did notice that
my
deal, Matt.
Spirit Colors. Got that Mid-America wrap on there. He must be one of their drivers they have sponsor. They have the park itself has sponsored drivers for a few years. Park ambassadors, I believe they call them.
All right, show of hands, or comments, rather. Who has seen the Formula Off-Road Icelandic drivers race before? It's been 2 years since they've been out here.
So we got word he's not in Park Ambassador. He just
76.639 was Braden's time.
76.639. 76.639. Good job. Clean run.
Yeah, he's not a Park Ambassador. He just bought the buggy.
Did he buy it from Brandon Grapevine?
I do not know.
Yeah, I want to know who has seen the Icelandic racing before, the Formula Off-Road racing. 2019 was the last time they were able to come here. Of course, 2020 ruined a lot of things for a lot of people, and that was one of them. But super excited to have them joining us again this year. And who out there has watched them race before? Who has never seen it and plans to tune in tomorrow so that you can see them race? Also, got another question for you. Sorry, Matt distracted me. I lost my train of thought. What are you doing?
Talking to Clyde.
My other question is, would you guys like to see some videos, some like walk-around videos of the Icelandic buggies that they're, I don't know what they call, if they call them buggies or not. Cars, what do they call them? Whatever they're racing, it's a possibility that we could get out there and get some content so you guys can see a little more up close what they look like and the differences between them and what we race. And you guys have been hearing us talk about them.
They're very cool. We have some cool content coming from those guys tomorrow. The Bomb race team I'm friends with. A buddy of mine, Alcy, used to own it. He sold it.
I think he scared himself on the first run.
That was a 74.399 for Jay Storts. Taking it a little easier on that finish line ramp this time.
I think you saw some of the previous guys run.
He was one of the previous guys earlier that had a little bit of a wild landing from that. Daniel Heckley on the line now.
He'll sign whatever. Daniel Heckley. Let's go, Danielle Heckley.
Zach teasing Daniel. Part of the Heckley Racing crew. So if you see a blue shirt, there's usually a whole gaggle of them together. A blue shirt's running by. That's usually Heckley Racing.
We need to get Bessie up here.
I actually was trying to find him earlier.
I think Clyde just said that.
Yep.
I got a question for you. And Icelanders, if y'all want to do your testing tune, probably 3 o'clock, we're going to be all cleared up and out of your way. So if y'all spectators will stick around and watch the Iceland do some testing tune or start setting up and running some tracks, I think we predict to be done around 3. As long as these guys don't wreck a bunch and suck, we'll be fine.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's okay. He made it through the finish line.
Wow.
6.3.647.
That is your new
Daniel
leader.
Heckley.
That was a smoking time. Brandon Davis sitting right behind him with a 67, and then Dylan Dowler right behind him with a 67.87.
Also, if anybody has been commenting, it's not showing up for some reason. It did this earlier, and it kind of caught up partway through. So just so you know, we're not ignoring you. Maybe you're ignoring us, and there are no comments. I don't know, but if you are trying to say anything, we can't see it. Dan Carter's out on the course now.
All right, I love Dan Carter. Y'all make sure you go visit that Rock Life Off-Road and get all your...
Heck yeah. Dan has been rocking Rock Life Auto for a long time. Rock Life Off-Road.
Rock Life Auto?
Rock Life Auto Off-Road. For quite a while. They help them out a little bit. I know they help a lot of side-by-side racers.
They do. Hey, this is the Rock Life Off-Road stock class.
Yeah, I know they help out a ton of the side-by-side guys. They're all super, super awesome people over there. Go give them a check out. They do some local events as well. Dan races 3 different vehicles in 3 different classes here.
Dan, what's he doing there? Backing up. Got just a little out of line coming down. He almost was going for the Radflow suspension section there, but you just hang on, Dan. You'll get your chance at that. Dan is 5th in points in the stock class currently coming into this weekend.
Where you going? Daisy.
86.374 for Dan on course 2.
86.374.
If you guys are just joining us, you're watching Hillside Live. We are on course 2 for the Rock Life Off-Road UTV stock class. We still have our VIN class and then the RCV Axle Unlimited class, course 2 to go. Plenty of racing still to come here at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park.
Sounds like Cody Kaysen lining up for the next run. Y'all better pay attention. This boy's got
Oh, I know.
skills. Got some skills.
We've got Cody Kaysen on the line now. Cody is first in points for the season, and he had a second place time on course 1. Definitely the defending champ coming out now for course 2. He also raced for his brother Clay Kaysen in the Unlimited class earlier today, so he's getting all kinds of seat time.
Oh, we'll see.
All right, Cody showing us that new line.
Looks like he might have had a little bobble on the course and cut the course just a little coming around one of the trees on the corner. We'll keep you guys posted.
Again, Cody had a great time ripping. Okay, sounds like they are going to give him a DNF. Sound like he cut the course a little early. They're trying to flag him down. Jay Storch is down there trying to help him get routed around.
So there's another moment of the camaraderie
Yes.
that we love in this
Yes.
sport. Jay Storch and Wade
I love
Goode
that.
out down here at the bottom of the hill yelling, "Oh, Cody!"
Oh my goodness.
Yelling at Cody
Yes.
to go back up and go around the right way so that he doesn't get a
That
DNF.
is awesome.
To be fair, Wade and Jay are. Well, no, Jay's in the stock class. I was going to say
Yeah.
they don't have a dog in this fight.
Yeah.
Wade doesn't. Jay
Yeah.
does. But
That is so neat, though, to see
they-
him come down, yell, scream, and throw his hands
Yeah.
up.
they would
Awesome.
rather see him be able to get a time and finish this course than get a DNF on something like accidentally,
Yeah.
cutting a corner on the tree. So
That is super
he did
neat.
go up and go around the left side of the tree as intended, and he'll be able to get that time and have it not be a DNF now.
Good. Your time would probably been really decent if you'd have did that the first time.
And when you're first in points in the class, you don't want a DNF. You want to get all the points that you can. So I'm sure he's grateful to Jay for
Oh,
waving
yeah.
him down for that
Yeah.
one.
A few seconds because he's going to be big mad.
130.768 was
And again,
that time.
with 14 racers, he's going to have like 32 points for that run. Even with having a slower time, that'll still give him a ton of points for that run. So that, I mean, versus 10 for attempting the course. So that's going to be a big point difference. So that's super important. All right, sounds like we got Justin Holback pulling a line. He's going to be our last stock UTV.
Four doors, more stores. We do all the shopping. Justin Hoback.
Looks like you got that wheel back on. Speaking of crazy landings off that finish line ramp earlier,
Yeah.
Big Bertha, as this four-seater is affectionately known. Hey, another thing that I named, Matt.
Yeah.
Look at that. See, I swear, I got to start keeping a list. Big Bertha sure had a wild ride coming through the finish line on course 1. Looks like Justin was able to get everything back together, get that wheel reattached, and is back for round 2.
There you go. He's long, he's strong. He's about to get a friction on. Come on, Hoback. Let's go.
I love watching this big four-seater run. It's so much fun to see guys out there. And again, a lot of people are like, well, I don't have some high-end race vehicle. We have a guy in a four-seater out there just rocking it and is currently sitting third in the overall points for the season. So it's super neat. So for the next time you guys are ready to come race, do not be shy. Come out, play around with us. We're coming to an off-road park near you, I'm sure. You can go to the National Rock Racing Series website and check out our season schedule. Again, we have finals coming up in a few weeks.
That website is nationalrockracing.com. So if you guys want to go, you can find out a lot about the drivers on there. We have bios for our season drivers. There's merch. There's our schedule of events, which, of course, we only have finals remaining for the year. But there's all kinds of good information on there. If you haven't been to the website before, head to nationalrockracing.com and check it out. You might learn something new.
Hey, that wheel might
Also, again, friendly reminder, make sure you're watching from Rock Racing TV Facebook page so that we can see your comments. Although nothing's showing up right now. There seems to be a little glitch in the matrix. But
Yeah. We'll blame Taylor since
he likes it when we do that.
092.
we'll blame Taylor since he can't defend himself on air. So
I believe that was
do you have the talk back there?
91.092 for Justin. Taylor, can we get a confirmation on that, please, before we move on? Yes, 91.092 for Justin Hoback, and that does complete Course 2 for the Rock Life Off-Road Stock Class. Matt is working on our leaderboard, and we'll give you a quick rundown before we head to the VIN class.
All right. Looks like we had an even 10 runs that time. See if we can get it thrown up there. Getting a great shot of our starting gate. See a bit of that big ledge they have to drop off. All right, there's our top 10. Daniel Heckley, again, we all saw him with that smoke and run. Came out right out the starting gate. He was one of our first racers to run that round. Came out with a 63-second run. Brandon Davis coming in second with 67. Dylan Dowler right behind him with a 60-second run, which is, again, that's your top three for the second course of the day. Austin coming in behind him. Jay Storch wrapping that fifth place. Brandon Upchurch, Dan Carter, Justin Holback, Scotty, and then Cody Kaysen with that super long run. Luckily was able to get turned around. Huge shout out to Jay Storch for helping him out there. Appreciate that. Turned around, got rounded up, and still got some points on the board. Again, ended up with like mid-30s points for the day, so for that course. So that's super important and huge. Appreciate that. Again, that's our top 10 for the UTV stock class. Now we're getting ready to fire off our VIN. I see somebody sitting on the line. I see a Jeep Cherokee, but that doesn't really.
I think that's Justin Browder.
Doesn't really narrow it down.
Green.
Now I'm hungry. I want to eat Crystal. Crystal is the fiancé and holding yet another year. Those are really racking up. Congratulations.
Zach. Who gave him a microphone?
I don't know. Okay, we got our VIN class coming up next. We're excited about that. This is the inaugural year of our VIN class. We appreciate these guys coming out. I've got to do a little racing with it this year. Maybe finals will bring the that blue Jeep back out.
Is it still out there?
Yeah, it's still there. Oh, it is. It is.
Well, what better time to race than
Yeah.
when you don't even have to
Yeah, that's already there.
transport your vehicle?
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's covered in dust.
You know what? I got my oil change yesterday, and they told me I had a squirrel nest under the skid plate.
Are you serious?
Yeah, on my Mazda that I park in the driveway.
Yeah.
You know, it's not.
Yeah.
It doesn't go in the garage, but still, it's not like some country vehicle that I park out in the middle of nowhere.
Out in the field?
Yeah, they were like, you have a rodent nest
Yes.
under here.
You're like, okay.
Acorns fell out. And I was
Okay.
like, well, there are a lot of squirrels in my backyard. So
All right, we got Justin.
I can only imagine what's going on with what you left
Yes.
at Mid-America.
Oh, God.
How many months ago now?
Yeah. Just think two.
Oh,
Wow.
ouch. Justin
Launching.
Browder. I hope you've got
Justin
your
Browder
Hans
came in right behind his brother, so we're going to see if we can set that up. Again, the Viking Iceland racing team is going to come tomorrow a little bit. They have a campaign they work with called stupidcancer.org. Another one called Craft, and Craft means power, and there's Iceland, and it's a cancer program for young adults. They're going to come up and talk about it. It's pretty awesome. I got to hang out with them in pits a little bit for our lunch break. I got to talk to the bomb team a little bit. And oh, man. That's a hard landing. Again, he's doing well. Again, I don't know how he's going to qualify for the day. I think he came in second place right behind his brother, about 5 seconds behind his brother. Again, it was very funny to watch those two guys come up and kind of battle away.
Hey, I can see comments now. Some.
Kid, you got to love it. Oh, man. You got to love that Cherokee. Chris Hickman tuning in there. What's up, Chris? 7.2.583. 7.2.583 for Justin Browder.
Janet says seeing a walk around of the Icelander vehicles would be great. That was one of the questions I asked earlier, and I was not able to see comments until just now.
We did walk around a little bit during lunch break. I posted some on my Snapchat and Instagram page, mholt13 on Instagram, so you can hop on there and check it out. We did some walk-arounds, different stuff. It would be neat to get kind of more of an infomercial on some of the cars, but they're still unloading them currently.
Don Curtis.
He's our resident rock star with his full-body Chevy. Love hearing that big motor scream. Again, he's running a full-body Chevy. They built in their shop over the wintertime to compete in our VIN class. And you can hear the difference between that and like a Jeep Cherokee, good old 4.0.
Unfortunately, I don't think that this course has been as friendly for Don today. He's got the power, but something a little more nimble.
Yes.
Like Dex and Justin.
Yeah.
A little shorter, a little more nimble.
He said his goal was just to beat a few of the Jeeps. He goes, I'm not going to beat all of them, but he goes, I need to beat at least a few.
He already did that.
So
he did beat Colton.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So, Don has done awesome this year. He is our reigning champion in the VIN class. Love seeing him out here. You can tell he's just having such a good time. This course not necessarily where he has, his place to shine.
Yeah.
But we've definitely seen him at some of the other parks we've been to.
I would love to see him hit the hills tomorrow. Just rip up the hill one
yeah.
time. Just let that big motor eat. Just hit rip. He's power sliding it down. He's having fun with this. Oh, boy.
Hey, that's his whole reason for being here.
I would definitely check up a little bit with that on that.
Nice.
Man.
$85.844 for Don Curtis.
Coming in right behind Justin Browder there.
Dex Browder on the line now. Let's see if he can beat his brother Justin again.
And Dex is probably going to absolutely send this. Again, it was so funny because we kind of talked a little bit about what he said in live feed about being very cheap to race, come out, have fun with him. No matter what he breaks, he has spare parts for. I didn't realize how many spare Jeeps he had lying around. I mean,
he clearly doesn't care if this thing goes home.
No.
How many pieces it goes home in.
700? That's a lot of spare Jeeps. That's impressive. That's got to be a huge acreage to park them all on. That's pretty neat. And again, like I said, if you have a buddy that has a Cherokee, like Dex is a buddy to have. Like, hey, pal, can I get some parts? Dex probably like, okay, come on back here.
Yeah, he might regret having come on the show and told us all that.
Yeah. We talked about him owning a Jeep junkyard earlier on the live feed. For those of you who were caught at the cost the first time. Said he had over 700 Jeeps there. That's pretty impressive.
So Dex first started racing with us in the RC series.
Airing it out. Smooth run. What's his time going to be? Ooh.
68.846. Fastest time on course 2. So Dex began racing with us originally in the RC class. And then he moved up to a big bouncer. And now we've got him in the VIN class this year. So he's just trying a little bit of everything,
Yeah, I like it. And RC to bouncer is about the craziest leap you can make, I think.
I think so.
Like, hey, here's a toy, and then I'm going to go to the biggest, baddest vehicle we can think of.
Probably true.
Like most guys would go to like, side by side or maybe a VIN class, then maybe upgrade to like a Cup Series. No, I'm going to go straight to the big bouncers. Looks like we got Colton Holback on the line over there. Clyde said he had his AC going. Radio probably playing.
Yeah, what do you think he's listening
what
to?
do you think? Yeah, a little rock and roll in there. Get it? Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Well played. Well played, Matt.
We need like drive-out songs.
We do. Oh, like the baseball
that
players
a
have the
long time
walkout
ago.
songs?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sick. What would yours be?
I don't know.
Something non-copyrighted. Taylor, I love your brain. He said something
Do
non-copyrighted.
you know Legend by The Score?
No.
You might if you heard it.
I probably would if I
Or
heard it.
anything by Oh the Larceny? Like any of No? All right.
Is that like easy listening? What is that?
No, that's no. Colton's got like Bad to the Bone playing in there or something right now.
Yeah.
Slow Ride.
Yeah. Yes. That's what his brother would play for him.
So every time we play Guitar Hero in my family, Slow Ride is my dad's go-to song. It's actually the only one that he plays now. So we just listen to it a lot. And we don't bust Guitar Hero out too much these days, but I
would love to
I had
see
everyone back over for a game day in my family recently. We played Dance Dance Revolution, which I can throw down on some DDR. I'm not afraid to say it. And Guitar Hero, and I have nieces and a nephew that are like 4, 6, and 10, almost 7 and 10. Not sure what Colton's doing out there right now, so I'm going to keep telling my story.
I would love to see you and your dad just compete at Guitar Hero.
Oh, it's not a competition because, surprisingly, my brain somehow hung on to the skills I had in high school. I never actually made it past, like, the hard, or maybe even medium. Medium or hard, I don't know. But one of my guitars doesn't work anymore for Guitar Hero. But the kids don't know that. So we give the 4 and 6 and 10-year-old and the 9-year-old, whatever they all are now, so I can keep up. We give them the guitar that doesn't work. I hope they're not watching right now. We give them that one. And they don't know that it doesn't work anymore. And then one of the adults, like me or my brother, plays the other one at the same time. And so they think that we're both playing, and it's perfect because their little fingers can't reach the buttons anyway.
And you're like, it's okay, buddy. You're doing great.
They think they're like up there rocking away, and it's the cutest thing ever. So, oh yeah. Anybody out there, Guitar Hero fan? Some of y'all played back in high school, I bet.
Oh yeah.
Junior high, whatever it would be.
Yeah.
DDR. DDR is like a workout.
I played in high
now.
school.
3rd place. No, you got it. Dex Browder's coming up, trying to take a peek at the times here.
There's nothing greater in this world than civil rivalry. It's so much fun.
I had one. Chastity brought me one. Would you like another one? Thank you. No, I'm good. It was big. Thank you, guys.
All right, we're going to go to commercial while I get this figured out. We'll be right back after these messages.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerfly XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com. What you want? What you want?
No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
you're serious about installing the highest quality drivetrain products designed for high horsepower and bigger tires, there's only one choice. So get the power, performance, and confidence that comes with Yukon. Rev it, climb it, and rip it, knowing you're rolling the best in the industry. Built to perform, built to last. Yukon Gear and Axle.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerfly XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com.
Rebirthed from the depths of Baja, Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend, the new Baja Legend MTZ. Silica reinforced T4 tread compound, Powerply 3-ply construction, improved 4-pitch side biters, proven MTZ tread styling for undisputed traction. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. The Baja Legend MTZ. Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend, the new Baja Legend MTZ. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. The Baja Legend MTZ.
All right, we are back. We have a few, it looks like we have Charles Chris on the line. We have a few drivers, and I think I hear course is hot, so it looks like Charles will be taking off here in a second.
I think Charles is going to wrap it up for the VIN class. Dex Browder has the fastest time with a 68.8 for course 2 right now.
Again, Charles Chris, this more of a trail rig, takes it out, does some wreck wheeling with it a little. Again, you can see he's done quite a bit of work with the chassis. Has some custom bumpers there on the front and back, looks like. Winch mounted on the front. Again, you can't beat a good Cherokee. You can take them out and you can have fun. You can roll them down a hill, set them on fire. They're still a good time.
I don't know if I would call setting on fire a good time, but I see where you're coming from.
I concur.
I understand the sentiment.
I concur.
The VIN class has definitely been a good time for most of our drivers this season. I'm not really sure what just happened to Charles out there. He's definitely not pointing the direction he's supposed to be out on the course. Looks like he's clearing out some of that kudzu for us. The kudzu trap strikes again.
It has.
Can he escape? And he's trying.
You can hear that 4.0 just ripping. Wah, wah, wah.
Man, I can't see very well. All right, he's moving again. Here we go.
I love that.
No! What is happening?
Well, at least he's probably having a good time.
Charles, evidently that spot of the track is not lucky for you.
All right, can he make it out of
Although you're doing better than you did in the UTV.
the kudzu trap? He's so close.
Go, baby, go.
Okay, you did.
He made it.
Come on, baby, let's go.
Oh, no.
Go.
Is he having
Yeah, the
steering problems? Oh, yeah. What's going on with that front right?
not wanting to cooperate with you at all.
I think I found the problem. His front passenger side tire is in a little bit of an argument with the rest of the vehicle right now.
It's not good.
Not good. But hey, I think he's still going to finish.
Yeah, you want to ease up on that jump.
Oh.
Whoa! Oh, wipes out. Wiped out the timer and a big tire.
Somebody's Can-Am.
Yeah.
Is that Clyde's?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Little buff out.
Well, good news is he got a time.
Clyde, you shouldn't park your stuff by the finish line.
He moved a big tire. He hit that big tire. Yeah, yeah, Clyde, who parked that there?
What do we think? Was that a skinny pedal nomination for that finish?
Clyde, I like that he paused. He's like, yeah, he ran me over. Hopefully it didn't hurt it at all. It did look like he tagged it pretty good. I saw him clip the camera, and then I saw the tire go flying. So.
I would move it from where it's sitting to somewhere else and check it out.
Do we have a replay, Taylor? That's okay. I didn't really want one anyway.
It's okay.
I just thought it'd be fun to ask.
I mean, I know you're only doing 37 jobs back there, but Taylor, can you add a couple more on your schedule?
I'm gonna let that be our first skinny pedal nomination. You know what?
We had a couple guys rip tires off though.
I feel like. Oh, we do have a replay.
It looked like he checked up a little bit, and then it looked like he just kind of then a donkey kick from the back. Oh, there's the drone footage.
Well,
that's even better.
He landed straight on the belly coming up off of that jump.
The back end donkey kicked hard.
Him, yeah.
Again, great launch coming up. You can see the front end kind of buck, and the back end clips that and just donkey kicks it pretty high. And he right turns. You can see him hit that tire, the flag snap, and then just shoves the Can-Am over. Hopefully it's okay. I'm saying that with as much hope as possible.
It'll be all right. It'll be fine. I'm fine. You're fine. Everything's fine.
You're fine. Everything's fine. One on fire. It's okay. It's good.
Did we have any other skinny pedal nominees?
We had a couple guys rip tires off.
Who else could be a nominee? Did I miss any?
Was it Clay Kaysen that raced and ripped a tire? Clipped
No,
a tree?
Clay didn't race today. Just Cody raced.
Cody clipped a tire on his brother's run.
That's true.
Yeah.
Is that
yes.
Is that a skinny pedal moment, though?
I don't know. We had 2 or 3 guys that clipped pretty hard.
We'll think about it. We'll circle back around.
So, something else I want to give a shout-out to. I got to hang out with some of my Iceland friends. Started talking to the bomb team who sold it. So, this is pretty cool. This is the Viking Racing team. They're selling these shirts, $20. 10 of it they're going to send to cancer stuff, which I'm going to get tomorrow and talk about. It's called Craft. That's the name of it. I support young adults after affected by cancer and relatives in Iceland. That's Craft. That's an Iceland-only company for young adults. And then there is stupidcancer.org, which is kind of a worldwide thing. They're going to get tomorrow and talk about how they partner with those guys and do some cool stuff. They gave me a poster. I bought a shirt from them. $20 to sell the shirts for. 10 of it goes to cancer, Stupid Cancer, or the Kraft Company, basically for cancer research. A couple of the guys had lost moms, mother-in-laws, wives to cancer, so they kind of they have a bracelet that says life. It translates roughly to life is now, meaning we're here, we're living in the moment. That's what life is, which I thought was kind of neat. And I told him my grandpa had passed away to cancer, so I live with a strong bracelet. It was really neat. And I said, you guys got to come talk on the live feed about it. Their roof panel, they have a stupidcancer.org, made a little bunch of graphics and stuff they're going to hand out, put some on the car. They also auctioned off their roof panel, so you could put whatever you wanted up there, and they donated that 100% to stupidcancer.org. It brought $1,500 in an auction earlier this year, so they're going to wrap the roof up with whatever that person wants, and that will be 100% of that is donated to stupidcancer.org, which I thought was super neat. It's great to see a race team get involved with a good cause. Obviously, we all like sponsors. We all like having money. It helps the race program. I know I like my sponsors, but it's super neat to see somebody that goes, hey, we like to race, but you also want to give back and help out. And it goes to young adults, which is kind of neat, and they talk a little bit about, it's really neat to see, young adults kind of getting the treatment they need. So he said we do a lot with that, and he said we really try to promote that because he said it means a lot to us and so many of our lost to cancer.
And this is which race team?
Viking race team.
Viking. Okay.
And they have some shirts. I said, how many shirts you brought? And he said 7, and I was like, oh, only 7. He's like, no, 70. I was like, okay, we can sell some shirts. Okay, all right. They can also go to stupidcancer.org.
We need to have Zach make an announcement.
Yes. We will. Tomorrow I said we're going to give him a live feed, talk about it. They can go to also, if you're not here at the park and you want to help out, go to stupidcancer.org. You can make donations there, and that's a worldwide organization that helps young people affected by cancer. You hate to be in the prime of your life, high school, teenage years. I think he said it's 18 and under.
Okay.
So, and it typically deals with young adults, he said. So, again, I thought that was just super neat talking to him. The guys that used to race the bomb car sold it, so now the new guys are here with the same chassis they're racing this weekend.
Okay.
KFC guys I know are here. Super cool to talk to those guys. I have their hood from last year hanging on my wall at home. So we'll get them guys up here tomorrow and talk about them. Here we have UTV Cup Series pulling the line.
Yeah, we got
all right.
Round 2 for the RCV Axle UTV Cup Series.
Wrap up our VIN class. Dex Browder came in first. Justin Browder came in second. Don Curtis came in third. Colton Holbach came in with a DNF. Charles Chris also had a DNF.
Did he not cross the finish line?
Oh, Charles did. I'm sorry. He didn't have a
we
DNF.
Didn't get a time
I
for
didn't get a time
Charles,
for him.
though.
What was his time?
Taylor, what can I ask?
I think we were all a little worried that he crashed. 1:55 for his time. So he would be your 4th place, and then Colton comes in with DNF 5th. Yeah, that was a wild ride. That's definitely up there. I think tomorrow it's going to be wild. That's my prediction. We're going to have some wild runs for tomorrow.
Always wild here at Bikini Bottoms Off-Road Park. We've got Wade Good on the line racing for Clint Garrison, driving Matt Buxton's vehicle, which used to be Wade's vehicle.
Yes.
Called the rental.
Yeah, you know what? It is kind of the rental. I went over and teased him. I was like, bro, we were talking up on the live feed. We were saying how great you're doing. He goes, I know. He goes, but don't worry. He goes, I'll make up for it next time. And I don't know if that means the next time meaning this run or next time meaning tomorrow in the Big Bouncers.
I don't know. We're about to find out, I guess.
He is sending it now. Speaking of Wade Good, him and Timmy have battled back and forth all season. Timmy at our last race took first both times on both courses in the Big Bouncer. So I'm kind of curious to see how tomorrow goes because this is our last regular season race.
Oh, riding the kudzu hill there. Oh. Wow, did he do exactly what Charles just did?
I don't know.
Somehow he got sideways in the trail.
I'm trying to see it. You can't quite see it.
What is happening up in this kudzu trap?
Oh, yeah.
It looks like nothing, but then...
The good news is the Big Bouncers don't have to go up there tomorrow, so I should be okay.
Matt, are you sure? Otherwise, you need to be taking some notes here.
I know. I need to walk that part a little more tomorrow if we're doing that. But luckily, like I said, we're just going uphill, downhill.
The CA Tech course, a.k.a. the kudzu trap, man, it's just getting them left and right today.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure what it looked like he took the corner a little high on the hill and then just kind of pinballed around and ended up sideways. I can't see him from the trailer now, and
he must be really hung up over
trying
there.
To get the drone over
Again,
there.
it's this is Wade Good running for Clint Garrison. Up top. Zach said they've already started pulling parts off his for DC. So, you know what? There's nothing I would not believe when it involves DC. If they're like, yeah, he tore apart a buggy.
Look, buggy doesn't stay broke and sitting around for long around here without getting cannibalized for somebody else.
Even big bouncers. We were here at finals 2 years ago, and we took my rear end out of my 14-bolt, put it in Bobby Tanner so he could race the next course. Jack came right up. He's like, hey, you running again? I was like, no. He's like, great. And he was all happy. He's like, great. Can we steer your rear end? I'm like, he's like, it's for Bobby's buggy. I'm like, yeah, I guess, whatever.
Right, what are you going to say, no to Bobby?
Yeah, I'm like, what are you going to say? Yeah, it's Bobby. Like, okay. Like, can you guys put it back when you're done?
It's a valid question.
I literally ended up Clyde was like, I will mail you one. Well, then, we both kind of forgot about it. And then, a week before a race into Texas, I was like, hey, I need a rear end.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, well, and then he came back and said, well, Bobby had a 411 in the front. Mine's a 410 in the rear. So he's like, I don't think that rear end. He's like, we'll just mail yours back. I said, all right, fine, whatever. Mailed it back.
On second thought.
It's the same rear end, the same chunk that's still in my buggy to this day.
Nice. It's been Bobby Tannerized and stood the test of time.
My goodness. I talked to him this week. I said, I just want you to know I miss you. I was trying to get him to come back. I said, you don't have to come race. Just come out and hang out with us. I said, we miss you. You're such an OG of the sport. We just love seeing you. So, all right. Cash was fastest. Timmy Cameron sitting in second. And Cooper Bentley was your top 3 of this class in the first course. We'll see how this is going to run.
Alston Tidwell out on the course now. Today was not Wade's day.
It was not.
He's been racing the bouncer class all season long.
And crushing life, too.
And yeah, he's been doing awesome at it. But I guess, it's just he's saving up all his talent for tomorrow, I guess.
Hey, you know what?
Hate it for you, Clint Garrison, but once you go into the bouncer and you get the rear steer and everything, I don't know. The rental was just not treating Wade quite as well as it has in the past.
I like what Taylor said. He's like, you got used to the rear steer, which I like a lot, So my buggy blew a motor at our last race, so I had to find a motor and get it put in, and we broke some other stuff. A couple drivers reached out to ask me about it. I said, I can't use your buggy. He has rear steer. I'll mess around and hurt myself.
You don't have to use it just because it's there.
It's so much fun.
It doesn't just automatically activate.
And then I see your dad doing cyclones at the Nashville, where over there at the Off-Road Expo. That was so sick. I was a little jelly. I'm not gonna lie.
Matt, next time I've got the Avenger out somewhere, I'm taking you for a ride.
Dude, watching your dad do cyclones, why a stadium truck was next to him doing cyclones. I have a video still on my phone of it.
Tandem cyclone donuts.
It was pretty impressive.
That was Zach Shimmick in the ProLite truck doing it at the expo in Louisville, I think.
Louisville, not Nashville. Yeah. Louisville, yeah. It was Nashville the next year.
Yeah.
It was so much fun, though, watching two guys do donuts next to each other. It was pretty cool.
Good run from Alston Tidwell.
104.472 for Alston Tidwell. And again, I noticed we've cleared some of the vehicles out from over there, so hopefully Clyde's side-by-side is running and driving. It's not there, so I guess that's a good thing. It looks fine. Yeah, he definitely moved that tire, though, for sure. Got Lee Blake on the line here. Bree's over here taking selfies. She's all about the gram. It's all about the gram. I understand.
No, somebody asked me what I was doing today.
Yeah. It's like I always love talking to our youth racers in the youth class, being like, so when you go back to school, and like, what'd you do this summer? Do you write down, race?
Get back. No.
Oh.
He's down.
Man.
That was weird. He tipped.
Yeah.
He rolled uphill.
He did.
That was interesting.
And I thought he was going to come back. I was holding my breath because I thought he was going to come back and land on all 4 tires.
Taylor, do we have a replay?
See Keith out there pulling out there. Yeah, I love talking to our youth racers when they're right there. What did you do this summer? Well, I'm a rock star. Aw. Good old Bobby. Bobby, don't you know? Did you watch that show? With Hallie Mandel, had a cartoon.
What show?
I think it was called Bobby.
Bobby's World?
Bobby's World.
Oh, yeah, don't you know?
Oh, yeah,
them
don't
there
you know?
now.
Got
Oh,
it.
yeah, old Bobby's
Howie
World.
Mandel had a cartoon. It was very cute.
Don't you know?
Don't you know? Hey, Bobby.
All right, if any of y'all
Got
wanna
Colton Holback out there.
the t-shirt stand, ask Zaley about her dog socks.
Uh-oh. All right, we're going to cut to commercial. We'll be right back after these messages. Oh, replay. My bad.
Replay, that's more exciting.
Yeah, I agree. Again, it looks like he had just a little bit of a bounce in the front end.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of swung their end around. Man, stink.
Donkey kicked him right up
It
the
did.
hill. Don't you know?
You know what? This park is kind of famous for donkey kicks. I remember watching Gold Rush when he hit our ladder over here, just literally completely 360 land on his top. I believe that was one of the wildest rides. I wish we had the skinny pedal award then, because he would have got it. Like, Shane came here.
You know what we should do is
We need to send him one. Like,
no,
hey, bud.
we need to have like skinny pedal of seasons past kind
Yes.
of thing. Like have people you pick out your favorite.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go find the video
Yeah.
clips,
Yeah.
so we can all remember the moment. But find your favorite, what would have been
Yeah.
a skinny pedal moment
Have 'em
from
send 'em in.
seasons past.
Yes.
And that would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would definitely be up there. Matt Schuessler's little somersault would be up there.
There's so many. I mean, how do
Jay
you pick
Stort's
from all of them?
son, he
Oh gosh, yeah, Holden when he did that
that was a wild ride.
acrobatic,
Yeah.
crazy.
And I'm like, I didn't
Shoot, Bobby here at
Yeah.
Bikini Bottoms when he
several times.
I don't
Yes.
even know what to call it. That
He
you know
had
what I was talking about. If I
he
can
had
explain it.
he had several here though, really.
Oh yeah, he did. Shoot, and then Agnes when the motor
Oh,
like
my
blew
goodness.
up, and
That-
there's so many moments. This is yes, yeah, we mentioned that. Yep, thank you.
Okay, we got a PSA. Wednesday night,
Appreciate those details.
see Zaley
Matt Buxton.
like a stick.
These guys are fast, but they don't hold a candle to Danny Smith. He gets to everyone before they even done rolling.
That's true.
Danny's like a mountain goat out here on these hills.
Danny Smith and
Danny
Bobby.
and Bobby. I've never
Danny
seen
Smith and
anybody-
Bobby. Those
I don't
two
know.
guys.
Bill's pretty quick too.
He
though.
is,
We
too.
got to hand it to Bill because he's quick on the scene, and he's usually toting the
Well,
fire extinguisher or something with him.
Between Danny and Bobby were both extremely fast, but I have to probably give a little bit of an edge to Bobby because he's also like 20 years older than us. So it'd be me like Danny chugging
So
up the
is
hill,
Bill.
and then Bobby would
I
sprint
think.
past us.
Sorry, Bill, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I guess I can't say stuff like that.
I bet you he is 20 years.
I think he's it.
And he's in creepy shape. Like, he'll be up there, pair of shorts, have his shirt off, tanning, and he looks like he's 25. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? The cardio?
Bill needs to go on like Survivor. Or something.
He would. He would be like, they'd be like, hey, we lost him. It's been 3 months. We haven't seen him. Like
He'd never come back.
he won.
All right, Will Bell out on the course now.
Got that
They
teal
were
rig.
able to get Lee Blake recovered. And you might have heard us mention it earlier, but if not, this is Lee Blake, who just had the uphill roll.
Yes.
It's only his second race.
Ever.
He raced with
Yes.
us at Hollywood last year and then came back out today. So hate seeing that for him, but glad to have him back out. Hopefully he didn't get scared away to come join in the fun again another time. And we've got Will Bell out on the course now. Will had a 4th place time on course 1. So far, things are a little rough out here for course 2 in the RCB Axle Unlimited class. It's the kudzu trap, man.
It's crazy. I cannot believe how many people we've had problems up there. I don't know if they get distracted by just whizzing by it so fast or they just get a bad bounce. And we've had them in different spots. It's not like it's all one spot we've had issues in. There is a couple ledges up there that are pretty kind of sketchy. And again, I think some of the other races have watched some guys have problems with them, and they think, okay, hey, you know what? I'd rather have a slower time and be in top 5 than not have a time at all. And I would say Will's probably following that same plan. You know, he's probably, hey. There we go. That's our fastest time so far.
84.130. That was Will Bell.
We've had literally
Saved by the
50%
bell.
DNFs right now. That's crazy. But again, that kudzu, it's causing some. I think people
To be fair, we've only had 4 drivers.
I think people misinterpret the course. I think they think, oh, it's just a big loop. We'll go up there, zoom through it.
Yeah, there's some surprises in there.
There are.
For sure.
And again, if you're not really paying attention walking the course.
Madison King on the course.
Again, love the pink and white. I have teal and white, but yeah, pink and white's kind of cool too. Again, I also like their easy up. They have a wrapped easy up. Looks really awesome down there. I feel like our hill over here is getting less steep where we drive up, or maybe that's just an optical illusion. Is that me? The little hill we go up, the little notch
The Mickey
right there?
Thompson mountainside?
Yeah. Is that getting less steep, or is it just me? I haven't walked
I
it
do
yet.
think that compared to last year.
Yeah, or maybe it's just filling in more, so it gives the illusion that it's easier.
Well, see how where Bill is up there? Thank you. Get off of me.
Oh, here's trouble.
Bug's attacking me.
Great.
Oh, speaking of bugs, hey,
Yeah,
cats fall off the back.
Yeah. Speaking of bugs, here's a little one coming up now.
Ashley Croy just came up here with us.
Hey, buddy, how you been?
Good.
Where have you been?
That way?
Yeah?
Not today, in general. I haven't seen you since Visions.
I've been
Living
canceled.
life.
You've been canceled? What do you mean you've been canceled?
By my dad.
Oh,
Racing
no.
canceled.
Oh,
Yeah?
no.
Yeah, because I sucked.
Hang
Well-
on. Let's watch Madison finish her run here, and then I want to hear all about this canceling business. Canceled by her own father. There must be a good story there.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if I want to get into detail. It's bad.
Maybe you could just give us the highlights. Oh,
Ooh.
nicely done, Madison.
That is a heck of a drop-off there. Again, ooh.
Cash, what do you think about Madison King? She's a good driver, huh?
Yeah.
9.8, 6.32.
642. 98.642 for Madison King, representing for the ladies all season long. Looks like DC Thompson's on the line. All right, Cash, give us your story. However much you want to tell.
Basically, Pro R sideways wreck. Sideways wreck. And then
What'd you do that for?
Mad Dad. It's my dad's Pro R, too.
Ooh.
So that's where the problem comes
How
in.
did this wreck happen?
UTV takeover.
Yeah.
Just one
Rhythm
thing led to
race.
another?
You go around the turn.
Oh,
I think flipped real easy. It sits up a lot higher.
I can
Yeah.
imagine it
If it was like
already.
this short course car, I could like throw it in there backwards, but like that thing just went around the turn easy and just flopped.
It just landed on its side? Was that it?
Well, it went over one more time.
Whoa, okay, there's the full story.
But really, your dad is the one that let you race it, right?
In a way, yeah.
Uh-oh. In a way.
He said, in a way.
I can see
Yeah,
where
he
some of
wasn't
the problem
there. It
might
was
be
me
coming
and
from.
Trip.
Oh, okay. This
wow.
is making more sense now.
So how did that phone call go?
It didn't last long. It got hung up.
So he didn't know you were racing his side-by-side.
Yeah, that's a little
So how did you start that
No,
off?
he did know. I asked him.
Okay.
All right, I said that this was DC, but it's not. It's Tyler Bradley. That is my mistake.
Tyler Bradley
I should
coming up
have
the line.
recognized the Black Widow on
Oh, yeah.
the panel
I-
there.
When do I run?
I like his rap, too.
You're the last one.
Got the drone zooming off after him.
Who's before me?
Cody Casey. Well, so that explains why we haven't seen much of Cash in a while.
Yes.
But hey,
And the short
you
course.
still remember how to race, obviously, because you laid down a
Came in
really
first.
good time on Hill 1.
I'm racing a bouncer tomorrow.
Yeah? Did you get back
how
together?
long has it been since you raced the bouncer?
Here,
race at
here
Visions?
last year.
That was the last time you raced it?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, wow.
A year.
Wow.
But you'll do good, right?
We changed a lot of stuff to it, too.
What'd you change?
So I blew the motor up. So now
I remember.
the block is it's steel block.
Instead of aluminum?
Yeah. And then it's like 4 inches wider.
Okay.
So
You had to make new mounts and
I
stuff
gotta
for
like
it?
no, it's just the wheels are offset.
Oh, the buggy's 4 inches wider,
Yeah.
not the engine. Okay.
And then the
A little more stable.
little bit, and then I changed the springs in the back the other day. A little softer, a little shorter.
Okay.
I have no idea if it's gonna work right, but we're gonna see.
You going to test the tunes tonight, or you going to just show up tomorrow and race it?
Show up and race, basically.
I like it. We got Tyler Bradley coming in here hot. See what kind of time he's going to pull. Oh, baby.
That's a 100.504 for Tyler Bradley. Fastest time on the course, too, right now is Will Bell with an 84.1. Cash, what do you predict is going to be the fastest time?
I don't even know. I ain't watched nobody.
There's been some quick times, but we got more than half the field to go, so.
73.
All right.
No, I have no idea. I made that up.
DC, here we go.
And it actually is DC this
Uh-oh.
time. Oh, no.
Went into neutral, I think.
What? Okay.
He hit the brakes so hard, I assumed it knocked it out of gear. He was trying to get it stopped so he can throw it back in gear.
All right, that's looks like DC Thompson.
72 or 73.
Yeah?
Uh-oh.
I know something.
Oh, and he's hanging out by the Shrek mud down there.
Yeah.
That's not a good place to have to stop.
I don't think he's very happy right now.
What is going on?
He is
like
not
he's
happy right now.
Yeah, he's going to have to tap out.
DC is a guy who usually he would rather run into a brick wall than not finish the course. So
He's having a rough day
he
today.
is.
He broke during pre-running, managed to get an A-arm from Wyatt Wilson and put it on, and then broke again on course 1. And
Wow.
now I don't know what his trouble is. It's not the A-arm this time, so
No.
it's just going through the
Me
whole
and
buggy.
DC were out riding at like midnight on the box.
I'm
Just
not surprised.
Pre-running the
What
course.
are you doing out running with DC
At midnight?
What a terrible idea.
we got Brandon Davis missing a door here, shooting off the line. I don't know if he cut that off for weight or Cheryl's trying to cash in that life insurance policy.
Came off in that, that last run.
She's like, "Hey, listen, buddy.
That's horrible.
Listen, you've lived longer than I thought you.
Horrible.
You've lived longer than I thought you would. Okay, it's time.
Matt.
I
We're
want
gonna
your
take
money.
we're gonna take the doors off.
Brandon's retired.
He's what?
He's retired.
I know. I saw that. Selling all his gear.
Go, Brandon.
He's getting her done. But you know what? I'm proud of him, though. You know, he could stay in and make lots of money, or he could retire and enjoy life.
And
And
still make lots of money.
yeah. And I had to ask him, I said, so are you still going to do general contracting? Because you could do general contracting. You don't need a bunch of equipment and trailers. He said, Matt, I don't know what I'm going to do. He said, I'm going to take a vacation for like a month. Me and wife going to travel. He said, then springtime, we'll figure it out. So I
Sounds
said,
fun.
you could do a general contractor. You don't need tons of tools and trailers and equipment. And he said, I don't know what I want to do because I know he's done a little bit of both. He's done some.
I definitely wouldn't want to be driving on the side of the mountain with no door.
Yeah. But you know what? It's okay. Look at him drop in there. Look at that. That's like straight up and down. I know you guys can't see it.
He
But
picked a
so
different.
sketchy.
and you know what? He is
Different side
hauling.
than the others have done.
He is getting it. What's his time going to be?
77.
76. Dang.
What? Wow, we were really wrong.
Wow.
Bad.
I was guessing right around that same window, too, man. He was flying.
85.740, but really it's still not a bad time.
Second
It's
place.
Second place right now.
Yeah.
Will Bell still with an 84.1, and now Brandon Davis with an 85.7. Those are your top two right now. This is
Y'all-
course 2 for the RCV Axle
We still. Oh, look at that.
Unlimited
I
class.
think I have to go. I ain't got time to eat all of them.
Cash LaCroix, the candy man up
Yeah,
here,
for real.
passing out Jolly Ranchers.
Brought some snacky snacks up for us.
Snacky snack.
Heck yeah. We like our candy.
Uh-huh.
Nathan King out on the course now. Matt, now is your moment.
Dude, I love it.
That was not it.
I know.
I don't know
like-
what that was.
I need to get the
That
whole
was
one.
Not it. No.
Like-
That's like banjo music.
Yeah, part of the Dukes of Hazzard. There you go.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was rough.
We need to get just a button. We need to get a button that we can just hit when he comes up.
All right, Nathan had a rough go on course 1 as well.
Again, usually his sister and dad
He finished it. Let's see.
His dad and sister are sitting down here.
But he had a little trouble.
I see his dad with an air horn, so I don't know if that's to get his attention if he messes up or what.
Is that an air horn?
It is.
Stop sucking. That would be.
All right, Nathan's out of the kudzu trap, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. It's a go faster horn. Just keep holding down on it. That's a heck of a ledge. That he just like launched it down to the bottom there.
That's scary.
It is. Because there's about a 10-foot gap there. You're literally just free falling.
I've been getting nervous now.
Ooh.
82.485.
That is your new leader.
Are we on the
fastest
odds
time.
yet?
Yeah,
Do what?
We just started odds.
All right. I got to go get
All
ready.
right, you got
Good luck, buddy.
6 people in
Thank
front
you.
of
Don't crash, okay?
I'll try not to.
If you do, it's Matt's fault.
No, it's not. I was actually at his crash helping get him flip back over last year. He flipped right at that little bar, little Pez at the very top. I hate that. I hate that flipping thing. I watched more guys crash it out.
Because it flips people over?
It flipped me over like twice. I watched Bubba Bacon flip over on it, and I went to Brandon like, Brandon, you got this in the bag. All you have to do is make it. What did Brandon do? Next guy up.
Not make it.
Flip over. Oh, man. Got Cooper Bentley sitting in line over there.
Does Jolly Rancher and Red Bull go together?
I would think that'd be amazing.
That sounds like a good combination.
Watermelon Jolly Rancher
let
and
you
a
know.
Red Bull.
Just cherry
Ooh.
that.
So I'm not a drinker. I don't really drink alcohol. It's just because I always buy off-road parts instead.
Me neither. My note.
But
My skinny pedal on my knees.
yeah.
She gone.
But I always like the gas stations that sell like a big Ziploc bag and have all the different things in there you mix together. And I'm like, they have different ones. So, ooh, oh, dude, they look awesome. Come on, Cooper, let's go, baby. Let's go, Cooper.
All right, Cooper had a third place time on course 1.
Dude, the dust down here is insane. Look at our table.
Oh, I see it.
Come on. Cooper's making good time. He's hauling. He ain't scared. Go, baby, go.
Come on. He flew.
Man, look at the dust ripping off that thing. Wow.
75.359.
That's your new leader.
Cooper just blew it all out of the water here on course new.
Almost
Course
10 almost 10 seconds faster. Wow.
Well done, Cooper. It was that Taylor Swift he was listening to. That was his walkout
In his
song.
headset, he's like, I feel it, yeah. You know he's feeling it right now. He's like, yeah, boy. We still got some fast drivers to go, though. Got Tim Cameron in the mix. We got Spencer Grindstaff. I know him and Cooper are BFF. They love knocking each other off. Kind of go to that civil rivalry.
So remember when I was talking earlier about skinny pedals from seasons past?
Yes.
We have a couple comments of Daniel would have won one with his flip. Daniel Heckley.
He was.
Rolling all the way down from the top of the hill.
That was
Covering
like
my drink because of all the dust.
I think that was like probably the skinny pedal award. And what's crazy is he went through the finish line and kind of skimmed it and overcorrected, kind of corrected back and forth. And the next thing you know, he said, I tried to save it at the top, but I didn't want to gas because there's cameramen people there, and just barely caught the edge of that lip. And you could hear him about halfway down was still trying to gas out of it. And then what kind of worried me is when he stopped trying to get, because obviously if you were smart enough to know when every time you hit the wheels, you're trying to get, he was trying to cut it to go down the hill and gas out of it. But, yeah, it was a wild, wild ride.
Yeah, that was a definite skinny pedal moment. Tiffany said Bobby's monster truck stunt at Bikini Bottoms. Oh, the one where he was on two wheels.
Yeah, that
flipping back and forth. He did finally get it upright. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a monster.
The
truck
last time
stunt.
he raced here was, I think, one of his last races. When he came, he left the line and never lifted and hit Cable Hill and just held it wide open. And he crashed real hard. And he's like, he was talking about, hey, it was the faster you hit Cable Hill, the better it is. And he was telling the Clyde, God, I don't know what happened. The faster you go, the better it is. And Clyde's like, yeah, that's not how this hill is.
That's how Cable Hill is. That's not how Fable Hill is.
Not the case. So, again, that was a good one. We've had a couple on the concrete wall behind us. So.
I see Tim Cameron coming up to the line. Do you guys have any other skinny pedal memories from seasons past?
See who we got pulling the line over here.
What would be your nomination for a skinny pedal moment that was previous to this year, prior to this year? Tim Cameron, here we go.
Go, baby, go. Timmy is moving. Again, we'll see if they can sling it through the kudzu. The kudzu's had problems all weekend. All right, coming up in the boot with us.
We're calling it the kudzu trap. What do you think, Clay?
I don't know what I think about this park right now. I can go ahead and tell you.
We got Clay Kaysen up here with us. Let's watch Timmy finish his run, and then we want to hear about you and how y'all's day of racing has been going so far. What do you think is Timmy's time going to be? The fastest one right now is a 75.3 from Cooper.
And Cooper was flying, but Timmy's making quick work of this too. He's moving. He is. Wow.
I'm going to say 73.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 70.
I'm saying 70. Oh, wow.
You guys are right.
Matt's only right because he followed what I said.
Yeah.
70.901.
Wow.
That is your new leader. Tim Cameron now put Cooper Bentley. And, man, Cooper was so much faster than third place. Nathan at we've got 70, 75, and 82. Those are your top three right now.
Yeah, Cooper finished almost 10 seconds ahead of Nathan. And Timmy came in and set 5 seconds faster than Cooper. Wow.
So much more spaced out than what we're used to seeing from all these guys. That's interesting. All right. Looks like
Spencer Grindstaff looks like.
Yeah.
There we go.
Spencer on the line. So, Clay, now is a good time to announce who our Skinny Pedal Award winner is from Rush Springs, and it's Clay Kaysen. Yay. Good job,
Ain't the award
Clay.
I was going for, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
Hey, at least you get a cool trophy as a memory and not just your night in the hospital.
It's a cool trophy to win, but it's not one you want to win.
For real.
So shout out to Jonathan Shepard at Skinny Pedal Fab for partnering with us on the Skinny Pedal Award this season. It's been a fun edition. You guys are going to crash anyway. Let's face it. It's just part of racing. So might as well make it a little more interesting and a little more give people something to vote on.
Got hung up a little on that turn. I'm not sure what happened there.
I know y'all probably can't see it, but up there on that road, it's only flat for about 2 foot up there.
Yeah.
The whole road is done washed out, and it's really, really sketchy.
It's again, we were trying to describe it. I said a lot of guys tonight think it's smooth, but it's pretty violent through there.
Yeah, I mean, one bobble, you're coming back down the hill right there.
So you had Skinny Pedal Award, you had a crash, went and got checked out. Explain that.
Well, when I'd wrecked, I guess the impact from the tree broke my shoulder blade. So I had to go get checked out about that. And
hang on. Just a quick update on Spencer, since we can barely see him on the screen. He did tip over in the kudzu freaking trap again.
Dang it.
It got another one.
I'm tired of that.
So we're going to get
kudzu.
Spencer recovered. But in the meantime, Clay, go ahead. Finish your story, please.
Well, and I had to go to the hospital because of that. And when I got there, they said I had a partially collapsed lung, too. So I had to stay the night for that. And it was just a big ordeal. Not what I was wanting to go for that weekend at all.
But Buggy looks pretty banged up, too.
Yeah, when I was rolling, one of the bars caught a stump, and when it did, it dented the bar on the side, and it ripped it off. So before I even made it to the tree rolling, that had already been ripped off.
Okay.
Dang.
Yeah.
So, wow.
And you still finished the course.
Don't ask me how.
You managed to get off of the sideways against the tree and somehow got back up the hill and finished the whole course.
Yeah.
Which when I went up the hill, it was pure adrenaline coming down. And when I dropped off the ledge, this arm, which is the shoulder blade when this broke, it hit the tube. And it was tears the rest of the way through there, I promise.
And
you slowed way, he slowed
finished.
way down. But we thought, hey, he might be. We were like kind of speculating in the booth. He might be feeling something now. Initially, that adrenaline pumping. By the time you get about halfway down, you're like, ooh, man, I am kind of hurting.
You're like,
you know,
why am I doing this?
Yes. Like, what was I thinking?
Well, the buggy was fine besides the chassis part, which it's done straightened back out and fixed, but it probably won't make it for next year, though.
Just one tube you had to replace, or
two?
2 tubes. Okay, 2 tubes. So
well, you got the Skinny Pedal Award out of it. If you guys missed it, Clay is our Skinny Pedal winner from this whole ordeal at Rush Springs Ranch, 2 weeks ago? So, man, it is what it is, and we hated seeing that for you. I mean, we hate anybody crashing and not being able to finish a race, but obviously when there's an injury involved, and especially having to go to the hospital and everything, I mean, that's a downer. So glad to have you back out here. How's your shoulder now?
It's better. I can move it. I used to kind of even move it.
Not doing any pull-ups right now.
I can barely lift up a T-jug with it hardly. But it's getting better, and I should be able. The doctor said that I should be able to race at finals as long as everything was okay with it.
That's good.
And be gentle with it, I'm sure, right?
No.
You're going full steam ahead.
I've got no option. I've got no option to go.
Yeah,
full
2
steam
T-jugs.
Well, in the meantime, good thing you've got little brother Cody stepping in and being your stunt double. So he's racing for you today. I don't think it went as planned. So talk us through how today's racing at Bikini Bottoms has been for you guys.
Well, it came out strong.
What did he hit up there?
He didn't hit nothing. When everything was, he was running great. And up there in that kudzu crap, he hit one of them jumps. And I don't know if the rear end caught just right on something up there. And it broke the radius rod and broke both the rear yokes on the drive shaft, both yokes on it.
Wow.
And then the flange that bolts on the transmission, it split it in half.
That's incredible.
Dang. Well, it looked like something caught him right there because he stopped so abruptly.
When it slid down the bank that I was talking about, there ain't nothing right there. It hit the wall with the front end, and that's when he stopped.
I gotcha.
I saw that tire barely hanging on. And it was exciting to see. Glad he got saved. I was like, he started coming down. I was like, oh, buddy, here we go. So I was glad he got saved. And I seen you up on the hill like almost instantly, kind of guide him and seeing what was going on. But that tire was I thought he might have clipped a tree, bent a tie rod or something, and then the back end slug around because that tire was barely hanging on, it looked like. So.
Well, I figure I didn't really see it because of the dust was so bad. But when it broke, I figured when he came around the curve and that other tire was on that slope, it just caught and just slid him around.
Yeah.
That's the only thing it could have done.
Well, we're glad he's okay.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fixing to run it in two-wheel drive right after Cash.
Also, the radius rod would be easy to fix. The other stuff might be a little bit. I mean, yoke ain't too bad, but the case, he broke the case. Man.
No, he didn't break the case on the trans. No, he broke the flange on the trans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's not too bad then.
No, that billet trans better not broke. I'd have cried. I can go ahead and tell you.
Not even while you're racing, while your brother's racing.
Yeah,
you're like, oh, man. Yeah.
I don't like broke parts.
So does he have to help you fix everything?
Yeah. Cody's like, I don't know.
He's the only one that can really do it right now.
That's right. You're like, T-Jug.
Yeah.
I can't even.
I can do left hand.
Yeah.
Even though I'm right-handed, but I can still do something left-handed.
Yeah. Well, we're glad you're okay. Again, it was kind of, I saw you today. I wanted to get you. And I talked to Cody the next day, and he's like, oh, yeah, he'll be here in a little bit. I'm like, what? He's like, oh, yeah, they made us for the night, but he'll be back here in a little bit. I was like, okay, cool. So it was neat you got to come back out, at least, check everything out. And
yeah, it was. I don't like that park right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one right here ain't doing me no better.
Yeah, it ain't. Again, like I said, he's going to run a two-wheel drive. He's pulled the drive shaft out and said, heck, we'll run it. Okay.
I have one. We have one, but all the bolts in the one that are in, when it broke, it warped all the bolts, and I can't even get the bolts out of it right now.
Oh, wow. Sawzall or cut-off wheel or something?
Have to take the whole flange off of it, probably.
Wow. Get her done. Well, at least if he's going to break it good, right?
Yeah, he broke it good, all right. He didn't leave nothing on the table.
Yeah, he's like.
Remind me not to let Matt drive anything.
Yeah, for real. Like if you're gonna break it, you need to break it good. Like, you know.
Did you get a motor in yours?
I did. It's here. I had my motor, transmission, transfer case all out of the buggy, tore apart. It's all back together. Let's just pray it stays that way for at least 2 more races.
That's what I'm getting at. I mean, 4 more hills
close.
after this.
Yeah,
so
four more hills.
This one,
yeah.
Right here at the end.
Yeah, four more hills for the season, not counting today. Yeah, just we need to keep it together, and then we can. Then you got a couple months to tear it apart, do whatever you want. You know.
Oh, it's coming all
so,
the way apart.
So what are you doing chassis wise next year? Same chassis, new chassis?
That's just top secret information.
Oh, can't get no secrets.
That means he doesn't know yet, Matt.
Well,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, look at him. He's like, wink, wink.
Can't give out that information right
Okay, all right.
So they did get Spencer recovered out of the kudzu trap. I still don't know exactly what happened up there with Spencer Grindstaff. But he is off the course. Cash Lee Croy is on the starting line.
Cash had a very fast time. He's sitting first on the number 1 course of the day. So we will see how it puts him in second. Again, Timmy Cameron came out, smoked that course. Cooper Bentley sitting right behind him. Nathan King behind him. That's her podium so far. But again, we got a few racers. Spencer Grindstaff had it. Yes, Spencer had. I'm not sure what happened to him. Cash. And you said your brother's going to try to run it in 2-wheel drive. You know what? I think if anybody can do it, he can do it.
Oh, ain't no doubt.
And there's nothing that luckily your downhill over there is kind of crazy, but downhill you can do it in 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, doesn't really matter.
The only thing I'm worried about is him keeping enough momentum to go up there, like flittering powder over there.
We were trying to describe that, but it's like talcum powder. It's it's just
about shin deep.
Yeah,
just
and
powder.
At one point you could see his tires just sitting down in it. I'm like, it's rough.
Cash money. Here we go. Time to beat is 70.9. Over the Raceline ramp. The Mickey Thompson mountainside. Oh, busting through that Shrek mud.
Yes. Ugh. Woo!
That's horrible.
He is flying. He's moving. That corner down there by the mud, he was ripping through there.
All right, he's into the CA Tech course.
Oh!
The kudzu trap.
Getting a little squirrely there.
Don't let it get you, Cash.
Ow.
And then just jumps that jump.
All right, he's out.
Man, he's moving. Is he going to be faster than 70 seconds?
Oh, yeah. Hey, for a kid who's been grounded from racing for a while.
Bro.
Oh, no.
Came out of gear, I think.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that was sketchy.
He's probably still running about a 74. 77. Not bad.
Wow.
77.404.
That's still a quick time, though.
Bummer that he had that.
I mean, good enough. That's still good enough for third
pause
place.
Down there, but yeah, still a great run from Cash.
Let's see how this goes.
Is this Cody?
Yeah.
All right.
Clay says, "We'll see how this goes." Well, you know what?
I'm just gonna look at this. I'm gonna look down. Y'all just tell me how it goes.
It's even worse hearing the crowd going like, "Ooh, ah, ooh," you know.
All right, so Cody is gonna wrap it up for Course 2 for the RCB Axle Unlimited class. This is Clay's little brother. What's the age difference between you guys?
4 years.
4 years.
He is 17.
All right, so Cody running for Clay today. Had a little trouble on Course 1. He's running a 2-wheel drive right now.
Good. Come on, kid.
So far, so good.
All right, he only has 2-wheel drive, but he said, guys, I think it's going to be enough.
Where'd he go? There, okay. Oh. Oh, well.
Stand on her, son. It'll be all right. We'll fix it later.
Add it to the list.
It'll be all right. It's already broken enough. Don't let out. Hammer on her.
He's not. Look at him go.
Get on up that hill, son. Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Man. Did he make it? We're trying to. Oh. Can he back up a little bit and hammer down? Or
Probably not. He's probably going to have to back down.
All the way down?
Probably.
Oh, come on. Look, he's trying to think like, hey, can I
Yes,
back it?
yes. Come on, back.
There's a little bit of a flat spot, but it's kind of where the silt hangs, so, like.
Come on. All right, y'all. I'm gonna be back.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be back.
Go coach him up. Coach him up the hill.
Clay's running out.
Like sprinting past us. Man. Come on, buddy. His brother's running up the top of the hill, going to try to coach him up there.
Clay might be the new Danny as far as
he was
mountain
moving.
goats go. Look at him. He's almost at the top of the hill already. Clay's telling him to get back down to the bottom of the hill.
He's going back down. Tell me that's not it. He was literally sitting us in the booth, and then boom, at the top of the hill.
Oh, I wish I was that young.
And he's like,
and fast again.
Yeah.
Back up, dude. He heard us.
Matt, you know what that feels like, don't you? Sorry.
Go, baby, go. Come on. Yes! Woo! There we go. That is awesome. There's still some ledges up there that are pretty violent.
Well, he still has to get through the kudzu trap.
He's having to back up a few feet.
After this, we're going to do farming off-road, test and tune.
Taylor, are we doing awards today or all tomorrow?
Here he comes. Watch out for that tree.
All right, I think he's going to make it, guys. Now he can't see.
Yeah, this is scary here.
You're just pointing downhill, Cody.
Yeah. The last thing you want is that front end to
And
dig
don't
in.
stop.
Yeah. I mean, that's literally straight up and down. Yeah.
Really steep hill to be sitting at the top and looking down. And he made it.
There we go. Heck yeah.
Two-wheel drive. 208-752.
All right.
For Cody Kaysen.
That was the last of our UTV Cup Series. And this is for the second course. Coming in first is Tim Cameron. Coming in second place is Cooper Bentley. Coming in third is Cash LaCroix. Coming in fourth is Nathan King. Coming in fifth is Will Bell. Coming in sixth is Brandon Davis. Seventh is Madison King. Eighth is Tyler Bradley. Ninth is Alton Tidwell. 10th is Clay Kaysen with that epic time we just saw. And then we had 4 DNFs behind that, and rounds up your UTV Cup Series, which will be all of the racing we'll see today. However, we have the Icelandic guys getting ready to do some testing and tuning. And then tomorrow those guys will be racing as well. We'll have several people up here probably doing commentary with us as well, doing some bilingual commentary, which I'm super excited for. That's going to be a lot of fun. We did that a few years ago with Bessie and Booby up here. It's good to have them up here.
Want everyone to remember that we are starting a little early tomorrow. So instead of our 10 o'clock-ish start time, I think we're going to be going an hour early.
9 a.m. it says.
Yep. And then we're going to be kind of alternating our hills with the Icelandic race teams.
Yep.
So there's going to be racing going on all day long. We really hope that you guys will be able to catch some of that, especially if you've never seen the Icelandic racing before. Make sure that you can hopefully set aside some time to jump on Hillside Live and check out a little of that. Matt, what time are they running?
I was going to say 9 a.m. is the
tomorrow?
UTV Bounty, which is how we typically do it, right, for the Brock Bouncers, and then UTV Youth. That's our first round. Second course, the second time will be 11 o'clock. That'll be the Formula Off-Road, Hill 1 and 2. 2 o'clock will be the UTV Bounty, Rock Bouncers and UTV Youth, again, like we normally do. That'll be at 2 o'clock on Saturday. And then tomorrow night will be 5 o'clock Formula Hill 3 and 4, followed right by the water skimming, which will be shows 8 o'clock. That'll be under the lights, which will be super awesome to watch. Again, we'll probably be live for that as well. And then Sunday, they'll also have Hill 6 through 11 for Formula Off-Road on Sunday, which, again, we normally don't race Sunday for the big bouncers, but we'll still see Formula Off-Road, so that's super cool. Again, that's kind of the rest of your weekend running through.
There's a lot still to come, so hopefully we'll see you guys again tomorrow. Make sure you watch from that Rock Racing TV page, and we are on Central Time.
Yes.
So we're starting at 9 o'clock tomorrow. See you guys then.
See you guys.